All right, guys. So I'll move myself out of the way in a minute here, so you can read a little portion here, and then I'll tell you how to get to this on Reddit. But today is October 17th, 2024. I think I'm gonna start putting dates in my videos, as TikTok doesn't always show the date when videos are filmed. But this was making the rounds, not the image of it, but people have been reading it, so I tracked it down because I had to listen to what people were saying in their videos on the FYP, and then go word for word find it on Reddit. You can use the headline up there. If my finger disappears due to the green screen, you can use the headline up there to find this on Reddit. This appears to be the only thing that person has posted. And please keep in mind, this is from 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And people have been posting around on TikTok like it's brand new. So keep that in mind. I'm going to make myself kind of move out of the way so you can read this. There you go. I've shrunk myself, eating a magical cupcake. Now, so I want to bring up a couple of points here, which is that she claims to be in an affluent neighborhood, that she used to be poor, was on welfare, and that they used to have a few trick-or-treaters, and that now they're getting just tons upon tons, and that it's just become a mess. People are bringing their kids in their rigs. I'm assuming she's meaning big trucks or something. And that they just trample the neighborhood. They should destroy the neighborhood. These hooligans. And then also she notes that it got so bad she contacted some folks, cops mainly is what she's saying, and they live in a gated community, which she didn't mention, but you can tell because she says they had people at the gates. So I'm assuming at the gated community she had people there, cops, and those people had a list to allow only certain people in. I'm not sure how you determined who the pores are to allow it in or not. Did she just gather license plates in a quick 30 minutes or whatever? But anyway, she is wrong. She's wrong. Sorry, she's wrong. If you choose to give out full-size candy bars and you're upset because too many people are getting them, then you're not doing it to be generous, gracious, or to see the excitement on people's faces. You're doing it as a flex to your neighbors. That's it. Me and my partner have had the opportunity to give out full-size candy bars for a bit. Not a bit, but to do it a couple years. I don't know why I said a bit, but for a couple years. And we've enjoyed seeing how kids react to that. It's amazing. The way that they react is great. So let me make myself a little bit larger here. I forgot I'm small. So anyway, yeah, we do it to bring joy to children when we can do that. Otherwise, we just have normal candy. They're still pretty happy. I think when you're at a glow sticks, that had a similar effect. Kind of neat. You know, it really is about letting kids enjoy that. And even teens. Don't be turning teens away, you guys. Don't turn teens away from the door. If they're there doing that to trick or treat, they're at least not in trouble, and they're still enjoying the spirit of Halloween. Don't rob people the spirit of Halloween, right? We don't rob people the spirit of Christmas, do we? Or the holidays for that matter. I'm sure I'm going to get comments one way or the other what I say. Anyway, try to not make this video too long. If you're going to give out full-size candy bars, know that people are going to find out about that, and there's probably going to be more people. If not, just know that you may run out, and like a lot of people said, turn your porch light out when you run out. As far as the kids from poorer neighborhoods going to richer neighborhoods and trick-or-treating, that is something as old as time. My parents taught me that. That was we're going to go to this neighborhood after we get done here. Why? Because the fancier neighborhoods have better candy, more candy. They did. That is a fact. They did. Because there are, as bad as people want to paint it in these fancier neighborhoods, a lot of people who have done well have the money. They will buy up gobs of candy when maybe in other neighborhoods can't, and they'll pay for that, and they will pass it out. If you look at what candy prices are, that's probably going to happen this year. But to the point of this lady, she claims she grew up on welfare. She claims she was poor, and still she's acting like this. We have to acknowledge there are people who were formerly poor that they do better financially, get to a better area, not because they, are happy to be there necessarily, like they did it. It's they get there and then they dump on other people is what they do. There are a few people, I know people in my own family who have done this, that they made it and then they dump on the poor. And I always tell them the same thing. Remember your roots. Remember where you came from. Doesn't matter how much money you make now. Doesn't matter what house you live in now. You could always be back in the position you were in before. Don't forget what it was like to have to live, to daily survive. So anyway, no, she's wrong. If you're going to give out full-size candy bars, do it because you're trying to bring joy to the kids. If you can't afford to do it, don't do it. Get regular candy if you can't afford to do full-size candy bars. But again, she's very contradictory in her thinking. She got full-size candy bars because she wanted to do that because she remembered what it was like to have that feeling of getting a full-size candy bar, right? But now that she's able to give that, it's conditional. Yeah, this is awful. Anyway, it is from 4 years ago. Keep that in mind. Feel free to leave your comments below. Sorry for the long video, guys. I'm trying to keep them down below the 5-minute mark, but I like to talk a lot. So anyway,